it's Louise here from Crazy Borgies. I hope you're all well and fine on this beautiful, what day is it today? Thursday. Yes, Thursday the 27th of February 2025. Yes. So today's video I am going to be doing a little wash your Ada cloth with me video. There we go. I just made that up spontaneously. So I have finally finished this beautiful cross stitch gifted by Biggest Craft. Okay. Now I did run out of one shade that I had to order extra of, which was DMC 3075, that one there. It was only like, you know, it was only £1 or so to get it from China, but it was my own fault. It wasn't that there wasn't enough, it was because I accidentally stitched it, more of it in a certain area than what I was supposed to. So it was my own fault, really. So there's the pattern. There's the paper chart. We had 19 colours and just one back stitch, very little back stitch in fact. So this is the end result. Let me just move them papers to one side. So this is before, nope, that way, before it has been, oh, let me move you back a bit, before it's been washed. So we're going to wash it now. So yes, my version, if you can see, is slightly darker than the version on here, and that is because of where I stitched the wrong shade. Don't ask me how I done it, but you know, I was just like, you know what, my version is going to be a bit darker of a pink rose than that version, but other than that, everything else I think is very similar. So yes, and I'm pleased with it, and as long as you're happy with it, this is it. It's your project to do with what you want. If you think that a design has too much blue in it, you could remove it and put a yellow instead. You know, it's up to you guys. It's what makes it unique. So I've already stitched my initials on there. So yes, we're going to wash this cloth and see what it looks like with all the print magically removed. Yes. So let me just tilt you a bit more so we can get more of that in there. So let me go and get the water and I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, so there is the water. And yes, I have just put literally some washing up liquid in the bowl with lukewarm, sort of tepid water. So yes, we're gonna now just plonk it. No, we're gonna place it into the bowl like so. This is the bit that it's gone everywhere. Every cross stitcher hates, is you always feel a bit nervous doing this because all those hours stitching and you think, oh gosh, but it does work. I've done it enough times. So we're just going to fold it down and yeah, there we go. I might need to top it up a bit actually. Okay, let me top it up a bit more because I'm not happy with, yeah, how little is in there. Let's see. Yeah, that's perfect. So as you can see, I've spilt it on my backdrop, but that's fine. Yes, so we're going to leave it in here for about, I like to soak them for a good hour and a half to 2 hours, just so it gives it enough time. But I do change the water halfway just to double check. So I'll leave it for about an hour, come back, check the progress, see if much of the dye is still left on it. If there is, then we will remove the water and put some fresh there, because you know there's a lot of dye on this, a lot of dye. You've got all of the grid, all of the stamp, all of the writing around the edge. So yes, we shall leave it like so. And you can already see the colour of the water changing as well, but I will show you the colour of the water. See, it's already going all cloudy from the dye, but I'll show you the water after an hour because it'll be absolutely black and purple. So yes, I'll be back soon. Okay, so this is the colour of the water. As you can see, it's a very nice mucky sort of shade. I'll show you. Yes, it's not nice at all, is it? That's all the ink in there. So I'm going to change the water. So just hold on 1 second. Right, so I've put some new water in there. The Ada cloth, the Ada cloth, hang on, let me move that to one side a second. I've just rinsed it. It's looking like that at the moment. I'm still going to put it in because I feel like it needs just a little bit longer because I can still see some red there. So I'm going to plonk it in, or place it in. I don't know why I keep saying plonk it. Okay, so I'm going to put it in the other way round now. I'm just going to place it in like so. Once again, it's lukewarm water, so like room temperature water, I'd say, really. So yeah. And just put it like so. Okay. And then we come back to it again in about half an hour time, something like that. Let me just put a bit more water in. There's Rio. That is the colour of the water so far, like a deep purple shade. Yeah, that's all that ink and the stamp in there. So hold on. Okay, so we're going to leave this to soak for a little bit longer and come back maybe in about half an hour. Okay. Right, so I have just pulled it out from the bowl of water. It's still wet, it's still got to dry off a little bit, but that's what it's looking like so far. So I'm gonna just put the paper pattern, not the paper pattern, the sheet of what it's supposed to look like there. That's what it's supposed to look like, and that's what my one looks like. So as you can see, it is slightly darker up here, and that's because I did go wrong with some of the colour. But you know, I don't mind it being a slightly darker shade of pink. But yes, that's my end result. It might dry a bit lighter actually because of where the floss is wet at the moment. So let's just put it there, and then you can see. So that's their pattern, and that's my one. But I'm really pleased with it. As I said, I don't mind it being a darker shade of pink than what it was meant to be. It's still a pretty pink rose and a beautiful butterfly. The only back stitch that I had to do was the antennas on the butterfly. That was about it. But I'm going to show you this one after it's dried, and see if it comes out much lighter, the floss that is. But yes, I'm really pleased with how it's looking so far. All that stitching, and it is completed. It was a 14 count, so 2 floss over 1, 2 thread over 1, and let me see what the dimensions were on it. It was 160 stitches by 160. Yeah, but as I said, I'm really pleased with the end result. 36 centimeters by 36 centimeters as well, but that's obviously the overall size, not the stitching area, because it's only a partial. So yeah, really pleased, really pleased. I think it looks lovely. Beautiful pink rose, yes, and a gorgeous butterfly, of course. So there's our butterfly. Isn't she beautiful? Yeah. Yeah. And this is a Joy Sunday kit, and it was gifted by Biggest Craft. But really pleased with how it came out. Really pleased. Beautiful. And all the different shades in the rose as well. Just wonderful. So yeah, okay, let me leave it to dry, and then I'll come back one more time to show you it dry. Okay, there we go. It is all dried. I've given it a little iron, but to be honest with you, I don't really iron much of my cross stitch finishes. I just never have really. So yes, that's the end results. Let's get the picture again. So it was 36 by 36 centimeters, 14 count, so 2 threads over 1, and it was gifted by Biggest Craft. It was $7.99 at the time it was gifted, which I have no idea when it was. So there we go. Yes, so that's the picture. Flower and butterfly Joy Sunday kit, and that is the end result. Yeah, see if I can pull you back a bit there. So yes, that's the end result of that one. So this one had 19 colours, and we just had one back stitch colour, which was in the black, the little antennas in the butterfly, and that was it really. So it was quite straightforward. It had a lot, all of it was pinks, reds, and a couple of little strands of white, blacks, purples, those sorts of colours really. But I didn't have any problems with it. I did run out of a certain colour, as I said earlier, but that was my fault because I stitched it in the wrong area. So I can't even remember which area it was, but that's why I think my one is slightly darker than this one, because I accidentally put a couple of stitches where I shouldn't have. This one was 160 stitches by 160, and obviously it's only a partial, but yeah, I'm really happy with the overall result here. Really happy. I think it's beautiful, and I've put my little initials on there as well, and all the ink has come off, as you can see. So I'm just gonna zoom you up so you can see. There we go. The butterfly just came out wonderful, I think. So yeah. Really pretty. Really pleased with that one. And I really enjoyed stitching this one because of the colours. They just were so beautiful that, you know, I just couldn't ever get bored of stitching it. So, yes. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And follow me on TikTok and Instagram on Crazy Borgies Diamond Arts. And please do not forget to hit the little notification bell, and it will notify you of my future video uploads. Okay, take care, God bless, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now, guys. Bye.